Hi, in this video, we are going to look at the UiPath Tableau activities and how to use them in your workflows. And we are also going to look at one of the use cases that has been developed using the UiPath Tableau activities. So to begin with, let's start by understanding what Tableau is. So in just 2 lines, Tableau is a business intelligence software that helps people see and understand their data. You can connect to almost any database, drag and drop to create visualizations, and share those visualizations with just a single click. The UiPath Tableau activities, on the other hand, enables you to automate interaction with your Tableau applications using the Tableau API. This activities package gives your UiPath robots the ability to execute functions and actions pertaining to the Tableau application. Now, let's look at how to get the UiPath activities in your UiPath workflow. So for that, you have to create a new project, go to manage packages, go to the official um, package stream and search for Tableau. And you will get UiPath Tableau activities. I've already installed for the demo purposes, but you have to click install and you can click save to get these activities set. And once you get these activity sets, these are the activities that you get out of it. So obviously you have the Tableau application scope that helps you in connecting to your Tableau application. And then you have all these functions. So basically there are a bunch of activities that will help you in downloading your views in specific formats. And then there are a bunch of activities that will help you in downloading your workbooks in specific formats. And then there are two activities. One is to query your view data, and the other one is to refresh your workbook data. And to begin with, let's understand how the Tableau application scope connects to the Tableau application. And for that, let me begin explaining you how you can get your own Tableau environment. So to get your own Tableau environment, you can simply go to Google and search for Tableau developer account. And there is a developer program being run by Tableau where you can get your own instant. I've got my own instant already, and I can go ahead and log into that. So this is my instance at the moment. Once you get your developer account, the next step will be to understand how to connect to these applications via API. And for that, let's use Postman. So the first thing that you would like to do to connect to Tableau is to authorize the calls. And for that, this is the API that is being called. It's a post call. And basically there are a couple of things that you need to know. One of the thing is the API version. And to get the API version, which one to use, you simply need to put in any random values you want to put in here. Press send. There will be a error message that will be coming back to you. This is the error message, and within that you can locate the API version right here. So 3.12 is the API version. This is the call that I'm going to use, and this is important because the same thing is going to be used within your Tableau activities as well when you are going to call those activities from within UiPath. So now if I send this, it should authorize me to get this. Let me get this off screen and remove my credentials and bring it back so that I can show you how the body looks. So while sending a post call to these authorization, these are the things that you have to see. First of all, the body is an XML format, and this is how it is. You can get these information from the Tableau's official site, and the name and the password is your username and password that you use to log into your application. This is basically a basic authentication. And then the content URL is basically the site URL, which you can get it from here, right? So there are two things that you have to figure out. One is the API call. I showed you how to get that. And then the content URL, which is basically something that you can get it from here. Right, once you get those things, you can simply put in these things, use the name, the password, the content URL, and do the call. And once you do the call, you will get these things. And from here on, one of the main things that you need to pick up is the site ID, right? The site ID helps you locate the exact tenant that you are targeting with this call, right? So this site ID is actually corresponding to this tenant that you are trying to log into, and this is something that is going to be used throughout your activity calls within UiPath, right? Now, now you're aware of all these five parameters, right? The site name, which is going to be this, the API, the API version, which is something that you will get when you do a wrong call. You can get it from there as explained. The username password is the same username password that you use to log into your Tableau application. And then, of course, the server URL, which is nothing but URL where your tenant resides, right? And this is also obviously reflecting here as well. Okay, so now that all these things are available, let me quickly go to the page and show you the capability of the Tableau activities. So just like we did it there in terms of the parameters, the username, the password, the API version, the site name, and the Tableau server URL is available here, right? Once you put in all those things in here, you have both the design time connection wherein you can interact with your activities while developing it. We will see in a minute how we do that. And then obviously there is a configuration for robot connection as well, where you can put in all the variables that you require to actually pass those values. So if I do a test connection, it should be successful, right? And then I can actually interact with the design time activities as well. So coming to the point, how these activities work, let me quickly switch back to Tableau and show you one of the pages. Let's take a customer. And if you go here and you, let's say, click on download, you will see that we can download this particular view as image. We can download the data, cross tab, as PDF files, as PowerPoint, and as Tableau workbook as well. And exactly these kind of activities are being provided from within your activity set as well. So the downloads of views, the downloads of workflows, and the refresh of workbook data and query data is being provided. Just for the demonstration purposes, I have put in all the activities one by one: downloading of view as image, downloading of view as PDF, and so on till the end, right? And we will see the result in a bit. And before that, I wanted to show you as well how we interact with the activity set. So if you want to, let's say, figure out the view directly from the site ID that you provide, you can simply go ahead and put it in here in the find view uh, dialog box. You click on find and you will get all the views with the view ID directly listed in your design tab. You don't have to go ahead and figure it out. You can get all the IDs directly from here. So once you get those ID, whatever you want to choose, you can click on that and done. The view ID will become that. All right, so let me quickly run this and download all the kind of reports that is possible. Also, there are other parameters. For example, download view as image also has something called high resolution. So if you want to download your view as high resolution, you can uh, put a Boolean value as true for this particular parameter. Similarly, there is also fields like page orientation and page type when you deal with PDFs. Obviously, you also have maximum age for the data to be cached. That is something that you can adjust in here as a value for minutes that you want to put in here. All right, so it is downloading all things and it is downloading to, let me get that folder up. Right. So this is the folder where the data is being downloaded. And yeah, so these are all the latest ones that is being downloaded. Let me open one. Right. So this is the obesity chart that we selected from the design time itself. and then the PDF. This is the PDF format of the data. And similarly, we have the Tableau format, the Excel format, and we also have presentation of the complete workbook being downloaded. So this is how it looks. The workbook is called Superstore, and it gets the complete snapshot of everything that is in there, right? So that's how you use the activities of the Tableau to get everything done. And to bring it more context to the Tableau activities, let's understand how we can solve one of the problems. So in this particular example, we are going to look at a use case wherein there is a store, there is a superstore where there are customers buying items of various kinds, and the marketing team has decided to provide discount to the top spenders, and we have some logics around it. So just to show you how it'll look, this is the customer's view, right? And this is the top spenders by amount. This is the customer ranking that we have. And to get this uh, sheet more specifically, I have it in a separate page. This is how it looks, and this is how much the people have spent, right? And once I download this particular page, right? So once I download this page, I get the complete details of the customer name, the profit that we are making, uh, and then the rank, and then the exact sales amount that is there, right? So you can see that although Sean Miller has been the person who has spent the most, has bought the items the most, we still are not able to make profit out of his expenditure. So you see that the profit ratio is negative, right? And the marketing team is has designed this particular scheme wherein they want to provide discount coupons to one that we are getting the most profit out of, right? So Sean Miller will definitely not qualify for this program. Uh, On the other hand, Tamara gets qualified because they have spent more than, f- uh, mo- basically, we are earning more than 40% um, profit from Tamara's expenditure. And marketing team has kept the profit margin to be at least 31%. Basically, anything greater than 30% qualifies for this discount, right? All these folks are going to get the discount coupon. Ken is not going to get the discount, and the discount coupon only uh, has only ought to go out to the top 10 spenders, right? So that's the complete ratios. Sean is not going to qualify. Ken is not going to qualify. Um, Sanjeet is not going to qualify, and we are going to figure out all the qualification based on the 30% threshold value. And the discount percentage that we are going to give to the customers is going to be 10% for folks from whom we are earning profit of around 30% or more, and it is going to be 20% for folks from whom we are earning profit of more than 40%. So that's the whole idea behind this, right? And we have a template for that that has been provided by the marketing team, so we can do that as well. So let's look at the workflow that we have developed for this particular use case. First of all, we definitely have to download that particular view data, right? And then we are going to send the discount mails based on criteria. And to understand this better, we are first going to check the profit ratio. It has to be greater than 30%. And uh, we are calculating the profit ratio in here. And then we are creating the mail. Basically, we are reading the format that is provided to us already. And then we are creating the mail body, the customer name, the email ID, and we are then sending the mail out. As simple as that. And if the number of mails has already crossed 10, it will break out Basically, we are going to send it out to the top 10 spenders and nothing more, right? So that's the complete workflow. And in here, the Tableau specific activities are obviously the Tableau scope that will help us in connecting to the instance that we are querying, and then the query view data, which is going to help us to download the specific customer rank sheet, right? And we have got the view ID by using the find. Let me show you that. So if I go in here, let me push. Okay, let me put in the site ID. So this is the view that I've been using, right? And then that's pretty much it. All right. So let me quickly run this activity. So it's getting the data now. So it is sending the mails out at the moment. All right. So now the mails have been sent. So let me bring this up for you. Mm, let's see. Let's see a couple of examples. And this is how the mail looks, right? This is the offer discount. Um, and Frank gets 10% discount. Carol gets another 10% discount, and Tamara gets 20% discount. So get the picture. So we have so far what we have done is we have used the Tableau data in terms of customer ranking to get the top 10 spenders. In terms of profitability, we kept a threshold of 30%, and anybody who qualifies for that threshold, that criteria, is going to get a discount coupon. 10% for somebody who has spent from whom we are earning profit more than 30%, and for anybody who from whom we are earning a profit of more than 40% is going to get a 20% discount coupon as well. So that's it for the demo and how to use the Tableau activities. Thank you for watching.